Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And I'm on a roll today, so it's card 2 of our lovely and lasting card class for June 2022. So I'm just going to have cut the white card base. Then I've got a pale papaya layer that's going on there. All the measurements are on your PDF for you. Then a strip here that is 14.4, so it's the length of the layer and it's 5 centimeters wide. This is the bit that I'm going to emboss with the beautiful Quatrefoil embossing folder. I hope you like it. I think it's really delicate. So I'm going to pop this in here. I'm trying to keep it straight. You could do a whole sheet of a whole piece through. I think I might have done that when I first did it, but I'm just doing a strip today and then I'll show you what I did next. I'm just popping it through my machine, which is to the side of me. Oh, I've got too many layers. So this is a normal embossing folder. It's not one of the 3D ones, so it's your base plate and then 2 of the see-through plates. And if you're using a different machine, obviously, you'll know your sandwiches. Because us crafters, we need to know our sandwiches, as they say. So there it is. So what I did with this was I just opened my ink pad. Now, it's beautiful as it is in white. If you were doing a wedding card or something, you just want something that's, you know, clean and simple. But you know me, I like to get a bit inky and show you different things you can do. So I'm just going to very gently, I think, but then it'll end up different. You get a different result every time, but just gently drag your ink pad, try and keep it as flat as you can, and you're not leaning it down, you're just wiping it across. Just gently stroking it across, maybe the word. Remember, you can add more, but you can't take it away. So if you overdo it, it's overdone. It stays that way. Basically just trying to catch the colour onto the raised pieces, and it just accentuates that beautiful pattern. And I'm not going to do any more because I know if I keep going I'm going to spoil it. So that's the embossing part of it. Now then we're going to do some stamping. So this time I'm going to use the big stamp, and of course I've not got it ready, and I've not got my big blocklet ready either, but hey, we'll get there. Oh. That block's out and I've been doing some glue work with it, and I've got all sorts of things stuck to it. Not the best. Wait, let's see if I can clean some of this off. Probably not. Oh well, you just have to put up with my mucky glued on. I'll clean that off later. I'm sure yours will be perfectly see-through. Right, so it's tone on tone stamping here. So I'm going to ink up. And then I'll bring this way, and what I'm trying to do is I want to take the stamp right to the corner here. Maybe just slightly over it. I'm not sure of the angle that I had of the last one, but every time you do this it'll be slightly different. But just give it a moment for that ink to transfer onto your card. Of course your block will not be all sticky with glue. And then again, just ink up. my block's sticking to my paper now. Because it's actually, there's a bit of information for you. If you let that Tombow or multi-purpose glue dry open like that, you get a tacky surface. So, you know, if you need something that's not permanent, that can be handy. I'm trying to put this at the same sort of angle as my first stamp. There we go. So basically we've got stamping down this side, and I'm going to cover that side of them up with my embossed piece. See? So I'm going to glue this down, and then I'm going to tie some ribbon round. So I hope you're with me so far. So far, so good. Good thing about with a video is you can stop it and start it as much as you like. So I'm not putting it all the way over to the left side, but towards the left side with just a wee border down the side there. Just make sure it's straight, that's why I used wet glue. So you've got your wee flowers peeking out that side, which gives your card texture, and you've got more texture here, and then some ribbon for interest as well. So it's not a boring card, although it's only in 2 colours. I just need a bit extra there for a bow or a note. It's right there, will do fine. Where's the snips gone? Okay. And I had the knot up the top on this one. Could do it down the bottom, but we'll not, you know, it's not broke, so we won't fix it. Whoops, come through. Do you want your knot relatively tight? I do find if I pull it tight like that, sometimes it looks like it's going to be a bit too tight, but it won't, because guaranteed my knot underneath will slip a bit anyway. There we go, that's not too bad. We'll tidy that knot up when we're finished. You make it go whatever way, you just have to play with it. Faff about with it, as they say. We crafters do like to faff, don't we? And then that's just going on the base card, so let's just do that. I'm going to do this with wet glue this time. And then I've got a couple of scraps here. So on the white piece, I want to stamp, I want the shape of the punch, this line dot stamp. I don't know what I'm saying, but that's okay. Right, so ink that up, pop it on here. It's quite pale, but in normal light you can read this okay. It might be quite hard on the video. And what was it? Oh, I've got thinking of you this time. I think on my last on card one I put thank you. Both of the original cards had happy birthday, but I don't think I've used the thinking of you. This is actually quite a nice gentle card, so thinking of you. And what I'm going to do this time is pop the sentiment right over to the left hand side this time, and try decorating it with the larger floral in the corner like that. You know, just make it up as you go along and decorate, and that's the whole fun of stamping. Using all the wee stamps in your set. Just pop that there. That's enough. And then I'm going to, if you don't know the wee trick of using a punch, and so if you punch out this first, get it roughly where you think it should be. Bite it, just hold it till it bites, and then push it all the way home. And then just this scrap that I've got here, push out another shape. And if you take this big one and just slice it up the middle, whoops, a bit of wet glue here, not right to the edge, and then take your stamped on piece and just pop over the top, leaving yourself a wee border at the top, and then do the same for the bottom. And there you go. Oops, it's a bit squint, isn't it? Did I do that? It looks okay on this side. Anyway, it works. So you see what I mean? You've given yourself a wee border, top and bottom. Maybe not as even as I would like it, but it does. It'll do. And then we need some dimensionals again. I had a sheet of new, you know, a new sheet I opened and put for crafting, and then it's not there when I need it. Oh yeah, there it is. Stuck. Oh no. Sometimes I feel like the odds are against me. Look, this one came all off as I opened it out, so let's just use this. Let's not waste it. Now just leave it in my video, flaws and all, because you all know that I'm a real person that makes mistakes all the time, because I'm human. There you go, thinking of you. I'll just pop that over that bit. I think on this one I've popped it more to that side, but it's up to you. You pop yours where you think. The biggest thing about a nice card is the one that pleases your eye. If it doesn't, you know, it doesn't matter how good I think my design is. If you don't like it, then it's not good to you. So just swap things around to suit your eye. Right, and then a bit of bling. I did have a pokey tool. I feel like I'm being really challenged today. My hay fever's coming on while I'm stamping. It's like somebody's saying, come on, stop. Right, so a bit of bling. I'm using a bigger one this time, I think. Now, that'd be plenty. Oh, that's 4. That can't do, can it? Right, I'm stopping. Odd number always. So there you go, card number 2. So there we go, that's us. So hope you like that. as again, just swap it out to suit yourself as well. You know, change the colours. You can do exactly the same thing in a different colour. I think we've got a bit of sticky on there. But I've got a glue rubber. Where is it? I think if it is that, or if it's... I think it's a bit of Wink of Stella, actually. And not glue that's got... Do you know it's probably got on it from another card? Does that surprise you? Anyway, thank you so much. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed card number 2 and didn't find that too difficult to follow. Thank you.